Hey guys, this is the professor, and today we're out at the permanent camp here, and I'm going to work on my bush class lashing project today. But since it's lunchtime, we decided we'd just have the impromptu tailgate luncheon today. So let's kind of run over quickly what's going on here. First of all, what I'm using is my field kitchen in a helmet bag. So all the whole kitchen and everything goes in there, complete with the stove and full of fuel, weighs about 10 pounds. And so we've got the Coleman dual fuel stove here, runs on regular unleaded gasoline or Coleman fuel. And so since we've only got the one burner today, we're going to have to be a little bit careful how we manage things. So first thing I'm going to do is heat some water here so that we can have a cup of tea. Then we're going to have some chunky soup here, and then for the complement here, we will have a grilled cheese sandwich. So we've kind of got to work these in stages on the stove with one burner. So let's get about that, get some water going, and soon we'll be having lunch out here at the camp. Okay, we got some water hot enough for tea now. Once again, this is a little two-person cook set. It goes real well in the helmet bag. It's from Coleman. The nice thing about it is that it has 2 cups, it has 2 soup bowls, and then it's got two smaller plates. And what we'll do then is we're going to make some tea here, and then we'll get the soup on. It's only one burner, we kind of have to cook in shifts. But let's pour up some tea. And then we'll get that soup on, and we'll soon have lunch going. Okay, while that soup's heating up here, I need to get these cheese sandwiches made up here. So we'll have each of those have a slice of cheese, and then what we'll do is butter the outside. I like this Parquet squeezed butter because it's easy to work with. It's already kind of liquid and it spreads easily even if it's cold. And so we'll get those sandwiches made up while that soup's heating. And of course our one burner stove has to do it all today. So get these done and get back to you. A few years ago, the perfect pancake was advertised heavily on television, and after a while, when people found out it didn't make such perfect pancakes, they started showing up in the second-hand store. And so what I did here was take off the other part of the pan, just take that hinge thing loose, use the 2 pans separately, they don't work too badly. And so this one here, the flat piece or the top piece, I find to be a good little griddle, and so I use that for grilling cheese sandwiches, French toast, anything that you would make on a griddle, pancakes, and they work well. The thing's small enough it just drops down in the helmet bag on the top, and I like it particularly well for cheese sandwiches and soup out here on pickup tailgate. Well, the soup here is off the fire, and it was boiling a minute ago, but right now we're just going to let it sit here and cool off a little bit. Of course, we have to have the burner to do the cheese sandwiches. If it turns out that it gets too cold, we'll go ahead and set it back on there and warm it back up. But right now we need the heat worse to work on the cheese sandwiches. And I got some small utensils here. Like small utensils, this is a non-stick, kind of a Teflon griddle, and don't want to get it too hot in the campfire, so this is a stove set. And these utensils are kind of a plastic or a non-melting anyway, and they work pretty well. So we'll move this along here, and pretty soon we'll be ready for lunch. Well, as we can see here, we have one cheese sandwich that is grilled to perfection. So we're going to go ahead and get the other one on, but we'll go ahead and serve this up, and that will complete our video. So we have these little plates that come with the cook set, just the right size for a cheese sandwich. And of course we can use these bowls, but I think for today perhaps we'll just go ahead and just use one of the cups here to serve the soup out of. Another nice thing is that the cups and the bowls both have handles, so if you're sitting around at camp and you don't have a picnic table but just sitting around on a camp stool or camp chair, you can eat your soup and enjoy life. So turns out that we've got a perfect little dipper here, so let's dip up some of this soup and serve that with a cheese sandwich and have lunch out here at the camp today. I think the soup is still pretty hot. So there's our cup of soup, and we'll bring that around here and show you our sandwich. So we've got a cup of soup, got our sandwich, and of course a cup here for some more tea. So there is our tailgate luncheon: cheese sandwich, some soup, and some hot tea on the trail. This is the Professor, and I will see you soon.